Welcome back, dear viewers. Your support is important for us. Please send a powerful like and subscribe and press the bell icon to get next update. Thanks. If you are stepping outside tonight or planning to be on the roads tomorrow, this is one of those forecasts you really want to listen all the way through, because the next 48 hours across southern Ontario are going to be anything but routine. We're tracking a fast-moving system that will bring snow, strong winds, rapidly falling temperatures, and the risk of near whiteout conditions, especially as we head into Friday afternoon and evening. Let's begin with Thursday night, because that's where the setup for all of this really starts. Through the evening hours, conditions will appear fairly quiet across much of southern Ontario. Skies will be mostly cloudy, winds will be light, and temperatures will be cold but manageable. This quiet stretch may give the impression that nothing significant is on the way, but that's misleading. High in the atmosphere, a clipper system is already racing southeast out of northwestern Canada, and it will arrive quickly. As we move deeper into the overnight hours Thursday night, clouds will continue to thicken and temperatures will gradually edge lower. By early Friday morning, snow will begin to spread into the region from northwest to southeast. For many communities, including the Greater Toronto Area, snow may be falling in time for the morning commute. This will not be the heaviest snow of the system, but it will be enough to create slick roads, reduced visibility, and slower travel. By mid to late Friday morning, snowfall will become more widespread across southern Ontario. Most areas will see steady snow through the late morning and early afternoon hours. Accumulations during this time will generally be in the range of 3 to 5 centimeters, though some locations outside the GTA, particularly toward Lake Huron, the Snowbelt regions, and parts of eastern Ontario, could see higher totals approaching 5 to 10 centimeters. Now, while this initial snow will cause travel issues, it's important to understand that the most dangerous part of this forecast is not the steady snowfall earlier in the day. The real concern develops later Friday afternoon as a powerful cold front barrels through the province. This front marks the leading edge of an intense surge of Arctic air, and it's going to dramatically change conditions in a very short amount of time. As that cold front moves through Friday afternoon into the early evening, a strong frontal snow squall is expected to develop. This is the kind of weather feature that can take conditions from calm to severe within minutes. Snowfall rates can suddenly intensify, winds can rapidly increase, and temperatures can begin to drop sharply almost immediately after the front passes. For drivers, this is a particularly dangerous setup. Visibility can go from several kilometers down to near zero in a matter of moments. Roads that were just wet or lightly snow-covered can become icy and snow-packed very quickly. This timing is especially concerning because the front is expected to move through during the latter part of the afternoon and into the evening, potentially impacting the tail end of the evening commute across the GTA and surrounding areas. Winds will play a major role in how severe conditions become. As the Arctic air rushes in behind the front, winds are forecast to gust between 40 and 60 kilometers per hour, with locally stronger gusts possible, especially near the lakeshore. These winds will blow falling snow and previously fallen snow across roadways, leading to blowing and drifting snow. In rural areas, on county roads, and near snowbelt regions, drifting snow could make travel extremely difficult. Even after snowfall rates ease, strong winds can continue to reduce visibility and cause roads to quickly become snow-covered again. Motorists should be prepared for sudden whiteouts and rapidly changing road conditions. Slowing down, turning on headlights, and avoiding unnecessary travel during the worst of the conditions will be critical. As we move later into Friday evening, the snow squall will push eastward and gradually weaken, but the cold will only intensify. Behind the front, temperatures will begin to fall at a remarkable pace. In some areas, temperatures could drop by 3 degrees Celsius or more per hour through the evening and overnight. By late Friday night, Arctic air will be firmly entrenched across southern Ontario. Temperatures will plunge into the minus teens and continue to fall into the minus 20s by early Saturday morning. Combined with strong winds, this will result in wind chill values in the low minus 20s to minus 30s in some areas. This will likely be the coldest wind chill of the season so far. Saturday morning will feel brutally cold. Even though widespread snowfall may have ended, strong winds will continue to blow loose snow around, keeping visibility reduced in some areas. Roads may remain snow-covered or icy, particularly in open areas and near the lakes. Anyone heading out early Saturday should be prepared for harsh winter conditions. Throughout Saturday, daytime highs will struggle to climb much beyond the mid-minus teens. Even with sunshine in some areas, the cold Arctic air mass will keep temperatures well below seasonal averages. Winds will remain noticeable, meaning it will feel significantly colder than the actual air temperature for much of the day. Saturday night will bring another deep freeze. Overnight lows will dip back into the -20s across much of southern Ontario, with wind chills once again approaching the -30 range in some locations. Prolonged exposure to these conditions increases the risk of frostbite, especially on exposed skin. It will be important to dress in proper winter layers, limit time outdoors, and take precautions if you must be outside for extended periods. Sunday will offer little relief. Temperatures will remain well below normal, and while winds may ease slightly, wind chills will still be uncomfortable. This prolonged stretch of cold can be particularly challenging for anyone who has been hoping for signs of early spring. While temperatures in the -20 range are not unheard of for this time of year, the persistence of the cold makes it feel more intense. Looking ahead beyond the weekend, there are some signs that this pattern may eventually change. The atmospheric blocking that has allowed Arctic air to dominate could begin to weaken. If that happens, temperatures may trend closer to seasonal values, with highs approaching -1 in Toronto. However, that transition may not be smooth. As the jet stream becomes more active, southern Ontario could see an increase in storm systems. This raises the possibility of mixed precipitation events, including freezing rain, as milder air moves in above lingering cold air at the surface. So while a significant warm-up isn't guaranteed, the weather pattern ahead could become more active and potentially more disruptive. For now, the message is clear. Thursday night is the final quiet period. Snow arrives Friday morning, conditions deteriorate Friday afternoon, and dangerous travel is possible Friday evening as a strong snow squall and Arctic air move through. The weekend will be cold, windy, and unforgiving. Stay informed, plan ahead, and take winter travel seriously over the next few days. This is a classic reminder of how quickly conditions can change in southern Ontario during winter, and why preparation makes all the difference.